let f of x equal to this, express f of x in partial fractions. Whenever you want to express it in partial fractions, step 1, check whether it is proper or improper. And how do we check that? See. Here degree of the numerator, that means highest power on x, is 2. Over here degree of the denominator, here x power is 2 and here x power 1. Add both 3. So 2 is less than 3. That means degree of the numerator is less than degree of denominator. So it is a proper fraction. Clear? Next. So whatever you have, let us write that first. Minus 7x minus 1 by x minus 2 times x square plus 1. How do I break this into partial fractions mean? See here. Take this bracket right over here, x minus 2, plus take this bracket right over here. Okay. Next step. This is a linear, so the numerator should be a constant, so let us say a. This is a quadratic, so numerator should be the linear, so let us say bx plus c. Okay. It is a rule. If this is a linear, numerator should be constant. If this is quadratic, numerator should be linear. That rule you should remember. Okay. Next. Here it is 2x square minus 7x minus 1 by x minus 2 times x square plus 3. On this side you should take LCM of the denominators. Either you take LCM or directly how could you write means whatever denominator is present on this side, here also write the same denominator. Even if you take LCM also, still you get the same thing. Now, x minus 2 should convert into this entire thing. So this is missing. So multiply this with x square plus 3. Whenever I am multiplying to the denominator, I should also multiply to the numerator. Thus it will become a times x square plus 3 plus. Here x square plus 3 missing is x minus 2. So multiply by x minus 2 to the denominator and also to the numerator. Thus it will become bx plus c times x minus 2. Okay. Next step. Cancel both the denominators. Okay. Now you are left with this numerator equal to this. You should put different values for x, or comparing coefficients, you should get the values of a, b and c. Clear? And how do we get that? I start with making brackets to be 0. What do I mean is, see here. I try to make this bracket 0. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. Add 2 on both sides. So I get x equal to 2. So I start with x equal to 2. So here I get 2 times 2 square minus 7 times 2 minus 1 is equal to a times, replace x by 2. So 2 square plus 3. Here when I take x equal to 2, this is 0. 0 into anything gone, so that you don't need to write. Okay. Now, here it is 2 into 4 is 8 minus 14 minus 1 equal to 4 plus 3, 7a. So here you get minus 7 equal to 7a. Now divide by 7. So minus 1 is equal to a. Clear? We got the value for a. Now I try to make another bracket to be 0, which is this one. Now here understand, power on x is 0, power on x is 2 and here it is plus. What am I saying is, no matter whatever value you take for x, this will never become 0. Clear with that? Next option, take x equal to 0. So if I take x equal to 0, I get this is gone, leaving minus 1. And on this side, when x is gone, left with 3a plus this is gone, these two are left, minus 2c. Okay. Replace a equal to minus 1 over here. So minus 1 equal to 3 times of minus 1 minus 2c. So minus 1 equal to minus 3 minus 2c. Now add 2c on both sides. So plus 2c and plus 2c. This cancel out. Minus 1 plus 2c equal to minus 3. Now add 1 on both sides. So here this cancel out, 2c equal to minus 2. Now divide by 2. That implies c is equal to minus 1. Okay. Next. Now I need to compare the coefficients. Whenever you want to compare, before that you need to open the bracket. What do I mean is, see, like this you open it up, then it will become ax square plus 3a plus here also multiply. So what do I get? Bx square minus 2bx, next with c, plus cx minus 2c. Okay, now we have to get b. So let us compare x square coefficients on both sides. So write that, comparing x square. Okay. Now here x square coefficient is plus 2. So 2 equal to, on this side x square is present over here and over here. So it is a and b. Clear? So replace a by minus 1. So 2 equal to minus 1 plus b. Now add 1 on both sides such that this cancel out, 3 equal to b. Once you got all the values of a, b and c, your final answer should be replace all this in this one. So our final answer is a is minus 1. So minus 1 by x minus 2 plus b. b is 3. So 3x, c is minus 1 by x square plus 3. Thus we have expressed f of x in partial fractions. Okay.